Hey folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's live trading action video. Let's get into it today. I want to talk a little bit about the biotechs, specifically Amgen, AMGN. So what you're seeing today is actually a sharp move lower on Amgen, and this is the daily chart. So again, you can see the massive incline that it's had, especially recently over the last month or so. Then what it's done is actually gone sideways while the market has continued to rally higher. So I look at that right away as kind of an indicator of relative weakness, right? Because if the market was strong and Amgen was equal to the market, then Amgen should be going higher over the last couple weeks, just like the market has. So the fact is, you put in a pivot high here, another pivot high here, and another pivot high here, really not able to push significantly higher while the markets have gone quite a bit higher. So right away, that's a bearish signal. Then what you got just 2 days ago or last Friday, all right, you got a gap up and a reversal. Then yesterday, you opened and pushed up, retested that high, failed, came back in, and now you're getting a significant down candle. So you see again how that works? So you got this gap up, which actually made a new high above this high. But if I put a trend line in there, please notice, and let me put that in straight, please notice how you opened above this high here. All right, so you opened this candle on the daily above this high, but you've very quickly sold off. So that was a weak signal, right? It couldn't hold above this previous high. In addition, yesterday you pushed up, got back up to that high, and then again it couldn't hold it. So what do we know about when a stock pushes up and makes a new high but just can't hold it days and days in a row? It ultimately is telling us it's a weak signal. What do you see today from Amgen? Down $2.70 at around midday here on this Tuesday before Thanksgiving, and ultimately a beautiful sell side candle into the 20 moving average. Now again, every signal on Amgen is pointing to me to be that this is going to be heading lower. Okay, and let's take a look at the intraday and just go over the intraday. But I wanted you guys to really see it from the daily perspective. And again, we can erase this candle for now, but I want to show it to you again. So again, zoom out. Here's that previous high that we just looked at on the daily chart. Put in a trend line right there. All right, so when the markets, and again, if we flip over to the DIA, for instance, or the QQQ, I think the QQQ, since the Amgen's part of the NASDAQ, is more important. Look at the vertical move on the QQQ. So the QQQ kept going up. Amgen, okay, AMGN, went sideways. Pivot high, couldn't get there. Then it opened above the high, sold off. Opened below the high, pushed up here, hitting that same high, and then sold off and closed below, unable to get above this high. And look at today's price action. So again, to me, this is all the signals of further downside to come on Amgen. Amgen, I look at as a biotech leader. Therefore, I expect the general biotechs to continue to be putting in a top here and most likely heading lower. Again, folks, come join us at InTheMoneyStocks.com. I already have a trade out on Amgen. And again, if you want it, come join us at InTheMoneyStocks.com. Subscribe to the Research Center, which we have a 7-day free trial to, or subscribe to the options alerts where you get options plays on all these that I'm mentioning as well. Take care. Come join us here at InTheMoneyStocks.com.